Hello there, my name is Kevin and this is your vibe of the Hey there, hey there, hey there. Let's get right to today's message because it's a good one. They all are good ones. I don't want to deliver a bad message, but here we go. The Archangel Faith, who is the Trinity of faith, hope, and charity, has come forward with a message. Humanity and benevolence, she says. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. So, at a time when, let's move these wires. At a time when we are not seeing the love and benevolence in other people, and the world has probably taught us to separate ourselves from love, and that we're seeing bad behaviors and we're seeing all of the things that we don't necessarily want to see. Faith reminds us that there is love in all of us. There's a love around us. There's a love about us. To stay calm, basically to breathe in all that is good, to remind yourself that all is good. And when we begin to line ourselves up by seeing the good in other people, good things come. I think it's a thing that says we attract what we are setting out to see or believe or to connect with or vibrate with. So if you do find yourself somewhat up against it, find out what are or is those loving, kind, calming thoughts and beliefs that you have of others, particularly those that you are conflicting with. Sometimes we have a conflict, an argument, a disagreement. It happens. Get quiet, sit back. Let all of that stuff, which is really just fear. It's the ego and it's the fear. And we've talked all week about the need to be right instead of doing what's right and feeling what's right. And understanding that we all deserve healing. We are all love and we all deserve healing. So I hope that's pretty clear. Have the faith and know that attract love because you come from love. We're not separate from it. We just need to uncover where it is. All right, let's read from Melody Beatty's book. We are at the 26th of, good Lord, rolling right along, of November. Take time to develop a vision. As above, so below. First it happens in spirit, then it manifests in the physical, not the other way around. I love this. First we see a vision. Our souls tell us to go through the words and eyes of our heart. Then steps become clear, and we see the order in which they should be taken. Then it is finished. By the time the vision has arrived, it is already, as some say, a done deal. We waste so much time and effort when we try to accomplish something before you have envisioned it. Learn to let the vision come first. Take time to shape it in spirit before you try to shape it in physical form. If you can't see something clearly, the vision may not be complete. Take the time you need to think about it, to let it come into focus, to let the vision take shape in your mind. Operating from vision will guide us into our highest path. It also makes our life and work much easier. Take time to develop a vision for all you want to do. Let your vision guide you. When it manifests itself first in spirit, the physical form will follow. I love this. I have been studying the laws of attraction again. I study it a lot with Abraham Hicks. And why do I do it? Because this is where faith is. Faith is that. Faith is saying that, see the vision of your heart, see the vision of your desires, see the vision of what you want to have happen and focus on it. Because visions in our mind, visions that come from our heart, visions that follow our desire, is in alignment with living the joyful, wonderful, bountiful life. Where we go a little bit off kilter and where our journey takes a bit of a bumpy road is in several places. It isn't that we're never on the right path, because we always are. What it is that we get into the weeds, we get into the ditch, we get into, I call it the ditch of doubt, the valley of voices, which is where we have these two sides. Well, should I do all that mental clatter that's going on? That's the valley of voices. And in the valley of voices, nothing really can be heard. So we have to lift up into clear, plain places and spaces. A bath, a walk, nature, trees, the sky, the floor, whatever that looks like. We're here to have a joyful, purposeful, filled life. We're meant to have that. We are guaranteed that when we come here. So then why is it that we're not experiencing it? Because of several things. Comparing ourselves with somebody who we believe, perceive, or have the idea is having a great life. But that's not our life. We can't compare ourselves to anybody else. We simply cannot be anyone else. They're already taken. They've already got their thing going on. And sometimes we have experienced, or at least exhibited, some outrageous behavior to get that to be so. Yep, not going to happen. Have you ever noticed how you've tried to, I don't know, change your appearance, wear different clothes, buy different things, have different cars, live in different houses, doing all the things it takes to feel better, look better, appear better, and it still isn't satisfying the itch? Because it's not about what you show off, it's about how you show up. And showing up is for yourself to see. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a vision for someone else, particularly if there's someone that you love, a child, a parent, a sibling, a really good friend who's going through some challenging times, right? And they can't see, and you're trying to guide them, and you're trying to sort of let them know that, woof, this doesn't feel like the right path for you. The best thing you can do is envision or remind the other person of the light and the love that they have. The fastest, quickest, best way I've ever been able to do it is to remind the other person, number one, what they really truly mean to you. Number two, that you really do intend for them to find the answer that they truly want, by basically saying, have you really looked at what you truly want? Can you really see what you'd like to have happen? And sometimes that focus, by giving them that focus, by letting them sit in front of their own movie screen, you've done the best thing you can possibly do. Not only have you aligned yourself with your friend, with love, or your mother, or your child, or your husband, or your spouse, you've created the space to let focus happen. And then you kind of turn that into yourself. So where are you off kilter? And you know it's happening when you're frustrated because what you want to have happen isn't happening. It isn't happening. It isn't happening. I'm doing all the right things. I'm doing it. It's not happening. Well, because the vision needs to be clearer, or the vision needs to take time, or you can't go from $1 to $1 million in a day. You could if you bought the right lottery ticket. But then comes that bumpy road of doubt that, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Is that going to happen? That's the valley of the voices. The what ifs, is it? Should it? Do I need to? The vision and the focus comes first. And lots of times, spirit world will show you by all kinds of different ways. Angels are always sending messages. Numbers. This week I've seen 777, 888, and 444 on my odometer. Now, there have been other numbers, but those have been right smack in the middle. When you see these kind of numbers showing up repeatedly, 1212, 123, 567, all of these numbers, it's a little sign. It's a little, oh, here you go. You see feathers, you find coins, money. They are little godwinks that come that say, here, listen, have the faith. You're on the right path. We got you. Don't go out looking for them. I think sometimes when we go looking for these little symbols, I'll wait till I find a symbol. God's going to talk to me. Yeah. They will happen just as they happen. The whole point with this card, the Archangel Faith, is saying, follow the love of your heart. Know that it's coming. See the love in other people and know that that's coming. And just go out there and be with it. Right, my friends. Until next time, lots of love. Bye.